Hey there, it's Colleen Coles here, and I'm curious if you feel pressure to always do all of the things, to get done everything that is on your to-do list or what you think would be a successful day, if that's cleaning the house and putting your kid to bed or whatever, and doing your work, and like all the laundry folded by the time your head hits the pillow. Whatever it is, or if you don't have kids or are just an entrepreneur or a professional, like that's doing all of the projects that you have on your plate rather than just focusing on one. If so, I can absolutely relate and found that that method of living my life was creating a lot of undue stress and pressure. And so I want to share in this video today what I found as a new way to look at the world and the pattern that was actually driving my behavior to do all that, creating all that pressure, and actually not creating a lot of results in my life so that, you know, we can actually have happiness and pleasure and success and peace all along the way. So if that's something you're interested in, continue to watch this video and we will go through this journey together. So I'm Colleen Coles, and I'm a purpose alignment coach and spiritual teacher, energy healer, and I just help professional women or women entrepreneurs really thrive in their life and their business, their personal life, feeling fulfillment, and making a difference, helping others through their work as well. So personal relationships, all of that, if we get the clarity there, we can get the clarity and the momentum to really live out what we're here to do and how to make a difference in the unique way that you are here to do. So recently I was just on a call with a new friend in this Facebook group I am in, and we decided to kind of chat and get to know each other better. And what was really cool, I was telling her from my perspective as a Christian, grew up Catholic, was really Catholic, and then kind of branched out a little bit more. I say graduated from the Catholic Church and started to explore meditation and energy and my own intuitive gifts. And one of the ways that I've found as a powerful tool to enable my own intuitive power is card decks. And so two of the ones that I really resonate with are all about Native American shamanism and animal totem. And so it was really cool because I pulled a card for her, and she also said, how about the other deck? I want the third card. And both of the decks brought up the same thing, which was the eagle. And what I think is so cool about this is exactly what I'm talking about today, which is all about the ability to see the bigger picture while also staying laser focused on the details. And so the reason I bring this up is because, like I shared, I had been really running my life and just starting to become aware of it in the last couple months of, you know, thinking it was a success if I did my hair, got my makeup on, you know, my baby is super happy, like I'm doing all the things in my work, and then I also fold the laundry and I clean the kitchen and I did all these things, and it's like 10 p.m. and I'm in bed. And I was like, yes. But the thing was, as much as I kept trying to hit all of those little like ticks off of the whole wheel here of like bing, 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 winner, chicken dinner, I actually was finding, one, I was having a really hard time doing all of them. Two, it was creating a lot of pressure for myself, like, and three, when I wouldn't do the dishes and had to go to bed or wanted to go to bed more than do the dishes, I felt kind of shame and like a failure because I didn't hit all of the things. And even if I wasn't consciously thinking like, oh, a day is a winner if I do all the things, I was noticing like my momentum towards that. Like my feeling, my essence of either satisfaction at the end of the day because I did all these things, or a dissatisfaction kind of in my field, like in my energy, in my state and feeling if I didn't. And so after recognizing this, let me know in the comments if that's an experience you have as well. I started to notice this in my clients as well. Like really, I work with a lot of different type of people. For whatever reason, it's starting to go more towards people who are entrepreneurs or professional women who have an established business and need some help on their personal side, getting clear within themselves and removing blocks of like deservingness, or within healing from relationships, stuff like that, so they can go to their next level. And so even women at these higher levels are also dealing with these same pressures and the sense of I don't deserve, like this thing of deservingness. I thought I was the only one with that, so y'all, if you are too, don't you worry. It's like in the field, it's in the collective, and you are not alone. So with all that said, I started to recognize like this feeling across the board. And finally one night I realized, after reading a book, Atomic Habits, it's so great, by James Clear, that he kind of mentioned this new paradigm shift that allowed me to then put it in my world. And it was this: what game are you playing? What game are you playing to win? Okay? Because if we're trying to play a game that somebody else created, and I'm going to explain this in just a second, or was not really ours to play, or is not meant for us to do, then we're always gonna lose it, right? We're always gonna feel like we're not enough. And what this meant was, like, say, for example, I was an elementary teacher. This is true story. I was an elementary teacher. Maybe there's a part of me that likes to teach, like I'm doing this video right now. I really enjoy teaching, right? And at the same time, if I'm doing it thinking I can teach only in an elementary setting, but like my soul's not really meant for that, or I'm bigger than that, for example, just in my trajectory, I'm gonna feel like a loser and a failure playing that specific game because I don't lesson plan that well, or I don't do time management, I don't know, whatever it is in that context very well. So I'm always gonna lose the game if I'm playing the wrong game, right? So I started to think about like my clients, and I started to think about myself, putting so much pressure on myself. In fact, I'm gonna go get this fun, actually, no, guidance is like, yo girl, chill. So I'm gonna chill. And I'll stay tuned for a new video, another video about specifically like why it's more important to follow your intuition than even hit all the things on your to-do list. So excited for that. But moral of the story here is that I started to apply this concept to my own life and looking at the trend within what was showing up for my clients and myself. And it hit me, it all of a sudden hit me that I've been trying to play the wrong game. I've been trying to win the game of doing all of the things, right? I was playing the game of if I complete everything, I win. And it didn't matter how many mentors or coaches or whatever saying to me, like, you need to outsource, you need to focus on one thing at a time or whatever. And I would hear them here, but the patterns themselves in my body and beyond my conscious mind were saying, well, actually, if you actually complete all the things, you're winning. And that came from trauma, from high school conditioning, and I think that's why energy block clearing or working through trauma can be so powerful, so we're not living from the same patterns that are going on unconsciously. And so again, after some like pattern recognition and clearing, it didn't matter what coaches or whoever that I spent money on said, because I wasn't feeling it. And so after I recognized the pattern, I was like, oh, I don't even want to win that game. Like, I don't want to win the game of doing all of the things. What is the game I'm here to play? I'm here to play the game of making a difference in the way that I can on the planet while I'm here. I'm here to play the game of becoming the most fulfilled and boss-like person I can in my life to be able to do more and live out my potential. That's what I'm here to do, and that's the game I'm here to win, or here at least to play. And so that's exactly what Eagle asks. Eagle asks that we keep our eye on our priorities and stop focusing on the minutia, the little stuff, and actually ask a new question. What are we here to play? What game are we here to play? Okay, because if, again, you're playing the wrong game, it doesn't matter even if you win that game, because it's not the one that your soul really wants to do or play, right? So even if I completed all of the tasks, it could still be driving me away from what I'm here to do, right? And so with that new question, I can let go of shame, let go of thinking I have to do it all, and actually orient towards what I'm here for. And with that, I can ask myself, what game am I here to play? And if so, whatever that game is, what would I be doing right now? And whatever that purpose is, what would be the priority if that thing were my purpose? So that was the paradigm shift for me, and it's been helping me in the last few days and maybe weeks to really get my priorities straight and also let go of any shame that comes up from not doing it all. And I know that's a really common, especially woman experience, probably from our lineage as women, etc. Anyway, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you in the comments. Leave me a comment if you feel like you play the game that really you would win if you did all the things. And tell me what game you actually think you're here to play. What are your priorities? What feels like it's actually yours to play? And what would be the priority? So thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate you and your presence and your time, and can't wait to connect soon in the comments, especially below. So thank you, grateful for you, and have a wonderful day.